Last time, we only scratched the surface. Now we're going somewhere the surface can't follow, into 6 more places on Earth that almost nobody has ever set foot in. Caves so hot they can kill you in under 15 minutes. Caves so long that after 200 years of mapping, we still don't know where they end. A chamber of crystals the size of tree trunks. A rescue mission so extreme it took 11 days and hundreds of people to bring one caver home.
6 more cave systems. 6 more mysteries science still hasn't fully solved. Let's go back underground.
We start deep beneath the Chihuahuan Desert in Mexico, inside a working silver mine, at a place miners weren't expecting to find at all. In the year 2000, miners drilling nearly 1,000 feet underground at the Naica mine broke into a cavity nobody knew existed. What they'd found were selenite crystals the size of telephone poles, some stretching over 11 meters long, the largest natural crystals ever discovered on Earth. But this cave is nearly unsurvivable. Temperatures hit 50 degrees Celsius, with almost total humidity. Without a cooling suit, a person can only last about 10 minutes inside. These crystals took roughly 500,000 years to grow, forming slowly in mineral-rich water, heated from below by magma. When the mine's pumps were finally shut off, the cave began flooding again, sealing the crystals back underwater, exactly the conditions they need to keep growing. No one has stood inside the cave of crystals in years. And no one knows exactly how big the crystals will grow next.
From a desert mine in Mexico to a mountain in the Bavarian Alps, where in 2014, a single cave became the site of one of the most dangerous rescues in caving history.
It's called Riesending Schachthöhle, the deepest known cave in Germany, dropping more than 1,100 meters into the mountain. It's a maze of vertical shafts and narrow squeezes, reachable only after hours of climbing, crawling, and rope work just to get to the deep sections. In June 2014, a caver was struck by falling rock, nearly 1,000 meters below the surface, far too deep to simply carry back out. More than 700 rescuers from 5 countries took part, passing the injured caver hand to hand, level to level, for 11 straight days. He survived, and the rescue became the longest and most complex cave rescue ever carried out in Europe. And even after all that, cavers believe large sections of Riesending still haven't been fully mapped. Across the ocean, under the New Mexico desert, lies a cave so untouched that almost no one is allowed to enter it at all. It's called Lechuguilla Cave, and unlike almost every other cave on this list, the public can't just walk in. Only scientists with special permits are allowed past this gate. This cave wasn't carved by water like most others. It was dissolved from below by sulfuric uric acid, rising up from oil deposits deep underground. More than 150 miles of passage have been mapped so far, making it one of the longest caves in the world, and explorers are still finding more. Scientists have found microbes here, isolated for millions of years, unlike anything on the surface. Some are now being studied for entirely new kinds of medicine. Lechuguilla stays this pristine because almost nobody is allowed to disturb it, which is exactly why it still has so many secrets left. Back across the Atlantic, in Slovenia, an entire river disappears underground and drops straight into one of the largest canyons ever found beneath the surface. Inside is one of the largest known underground canyons on the planet, big enough to swallow an entire city blocks beneath its arched stone ceiling. After heavy rain, the river can rise, more than 100 meters inside the cave, in a matter of hours, fast enough to trap anyone caught below. The site is protected as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, home to rare bats, cave-adapted insects, and species found almost nowhere else. Divers still haven't traced exactly where all of the river's underground paths finally resurface. It's proof that some of the biggest spaces on Earth aren't above ground at all. They're hiding directly beneath rivers we already know by name. Next, in Kentucky, USA, a cave system so massive that after 200 years of exploring it, we're still nowhere close to finding its true end. This is Mammoth Cave, already the longest known cave system on the entire planet, with over 400 miles of passage mapped so far. It's not one cave, but hundreds of interconnected passages stacked on 5 different levels, carved through limestone over 10 million years. Laid end to end, its mapped passages would stretch further than the distance between 2 major cities, and explorers add new miles almost every year. Cavers have spent decades connecting separate cave systems into this one single network, and every new connection made it longer than the last. Some researchers believe Mammoth Cave could eventually connect to even more systems nearby, meaning its true length still isn't fully known. The record for longest cave in the world isn't a settled question. Every year, this one keeps redrawing it.
Our final stop is Ukraine. Inside a cave so tangled that even experienced cavers have gotten lost for days without finding the way back out.
More than 230 kilometers of passage have been mapped so far, and the maze keeps going in every redirection cavers try. Nearly every corridor looks identical to the last, and cavers have needed days just to find their way back to the entrance after getting turned around. The maze formed inside gypsum left behind by a shallow sea millions of years ago, softer rock that let water carve endless branching paths instead of just one. Even after decades of mapping, cavers believe large sections of this maze still haven't been fully explored at all. 6 more caves, a crystal chamber, a record-breaking rescue, a cave nobody's allowed to touch, and a maze that still hasn't been fully solved. The longest cave on Earth, the largest crystals ever found. Records set, broken, and still being chased by people who won't stop looking. Somewhere beneath that flooded Mexican mine, crystals are still growing, right now, in the dark, completely unseen. And that's part 2. Because even now, there's a list of caves nobody has been brave enough or lucky enough to fully explore.